You understand why it's currently 2014 in Ethiopia. So a video has gone viral recently for explaining that Ethiopia, a country in Eastern Africa, is basically living in a different time zone and that it's essentially 8 years behind the Western calendar. Well, that's because Ethiopia uses a different calendar altogether, and I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, but it's called the Ge'ez calendar. Just like most Western nations, Ethiopia's calendar is rooted in Christianity, which means that they think of year one as the year that Jesus was born. These days, most of the world uses the Gregorian calendar, but Ethiopia's calendar puts Jesus' birthday 8 years later than in the Gregorian calendar. As a side note, Ethiopia does use a solar calendar, which is the same as in most of the Western world, which basically means that we measure time according to how long it takes for the Earth to make one full orbit around the Sun. But it does get a little bit more complicated because Ethiopia has 13 months. Thankfully, this bit is simple though, and 12 of those months have exactly 30 days, and the 13th month has either 5 days or 6 days if it's a leap year. So in Ethiopia, their new year generally falls on what is September the 11th in the Western world, or September the 12th if it's a leap year. Some people think that the reason Ethiopia keeps time or measures time differently is because they were never colonized, and while that point is true, the connection is hard to prove.